what would be some good books to start with? Working on my mindset and looking for some good books to keep my head in the right place. The one that I just recently read that's really fucking good, dude, it's called The Unplugged Alpha. It's written by a guy named Richard Cooper. Phenomenal book. Really, really like the content he's putting out in there. If you've read my book, similar tone, kind of similar, very casual, nothing formal about it. Just some asshole woke up and decided he wanted to write a book and share his opinions on some things. That's what this book is like. And basically the context of this book is, bro, we live in a world today that's it's a matriarchy. Women lead. They're in charge now. If you don't believe that, you're fucking blind, okay? Women are in charge. The world revolves around women. And the reason why that's a problem is because women by nature are sexually hypergamous. What does that mean? They're always looking for the next level up. As you elevate in value as a man, women, they're looking to use you as a fucking upgrade. A stepping stone. If you settle, if you become stagnant, or if you fall lower in value as a man, you better believe that woman, if she can get better, she will. That's the kind of context that, and this isn't all women. There are women out there who are not like this, but he's saying, generally speaking, that's how it is. Men, and this is kind of the argument that he makes in this book, is how many men of high integrity, high work ethic, good looking, make good money, good leaders, have discipline. How many men? Is there a lot of those out there? Not very many, right?
I heard they're on the JH staff. It's just what I heard.
All of them. I mean, like literally. But in all seriousness, right? Like that's why my business exists, to help build those types of men, because there's so few of them. Most of you guys who are here watching on this coaching call tonight, you're those high value fucking hardworking motherfucking men who show up for your families, and you do the right thing, and you live in integrity, and you do what's right. You look around in the world, few and far in between. His argument in the Unplugged Alpha is you're the prize. And the example he uses, go on to fucking Instagram and do a hashtag search for fitness. There's no shortage of beautiful women who want to use their ass and tits to make money. That's the value that they bring into the world, right? And as a woman, if you're pretty, that's all you have to do is just show up and be pretty and find the right man who's high value, who's willing to provide. As a man, your value is earned. Agreed? He talks about what that means for you as a man to unplug from society's expectation of what you should be, following this feminist bullshit, and actually stepping into your role as a masculine leader. Phenomenal fucking book. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Influence by Robert Cialdini. This is actually a marketing book, but I think it's phenomenal for us men to understand and read, because it breaks down the psychology of how modern day marketing works and how companies and people, including myself, use things to manipulate you as a buyer. Good example. Who saw that post today where I called that guy a fucking pussy? He did a post in the group and he said something along the lines of, I'm really trying to believe that this isn't a marketing ploy, but there's one typo in this email, and so therefore this is a fucking scam. Right? Did you guys see that one? So anyway, long story short, he posted that in there. I laughed. I'm like, hey man, thank you for pointing that out. I'll go back and fix my typo. But if you ever put anything negative in my group again, I will remove you. And he decided he wanted to get huffy puffy. He's like, I was just trying to come to you man to man. And I'm like, that's how you come to somebody man to man? If that's what you think being a man is, you don't deserve to fucking be here. Get out, pussy. And why am I sharing this with you? I did that on purpose. Because look at all you guys. Yeah, right? Yeah, fuck that guy. At the cost of one potential customer who I probably don't want to fucking deal with anyway, I just exponentially strengthen my trust factor with the guys that I do want to work with, right? That was intentional. Everything I do as far as that type of stuff is concerned is fucking calculated. You learn how to do that type of shit in the book Influence by Robert Cialdini. This is a must read. The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. You think that you're showing up the way that you need to be showing up in your relationship with your fucking wife? Read this book and I fucking promise you. Not only is this book going to teach you how to be a real man in a relationship, but it's also going to teach you how to have the best fucking orgasms you've ever had and be able to control it. I'm not even kidding you. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Also a must read. Hard Times Create Strong Men by Stefan Arnio. Must read. Extreme Ownership by Jocko, Willink, and Leif Babin. Dichotomy of Leadership by Jocko, Willink, and Leif Babin. This is a book that you should read probably a few times a year. It's called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Out of all the books that I just read to you, and I'll get you guys more, but out of all the books that I just read out to you, As a Man Thinketh and Think and Grow Rich are literally like the very first of these personal development books and the type of philosophy that we talk about. All of the other books that I just spouted off obviously have lessons that can be learned from them that, you know, are very, very important for you as men. But if you master what's taught in Think and Grow Rich and As a Man Thinketh, it's literally fucking impossible for you to fail at life if you master those two books. Study them. Don't read them, study them. Hopefully that's a good start.